In this time of Kali, no masks are allowed. Not at Columbia. Also, the Department of Middle Eastern and African Studies is not allowed at Columbia University. The president stepped down, but the rules are not followed. For her replacement, not the provost, the trustees said. Not this time. We choose. The moneyed choose this time. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, Enola Gay is erased from history. Not because of the destruction of the atom bomb, but because the word gay appears in the name. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, Arlington Cemetery removes links to notable women, Indigenous people, and Black people who are buried there. In this time of Kali, the Navajo language is erased. It is no longer allowed to record the fact that the Navajo language and those who spoke it saved the world from the Nazis. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, all speech is free if you are a government official. Even if your free speech endangers the lives of those who are called to duty, to drop bombs on the spot, at the time of day, on the day you so casually share with the public. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, the president refuses to obey the courts when they tell him to turn the planes around. In this time of Kali, people are grabbed off the streets and held or secreted away without due process. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, it is too late. Mistakes cannot be repaired. Too late. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, a young man legally in the United States is picked up and thrown in a Salvadorian prison. His wife and child, American. In this time of Kali, the courts say they cannot get him back. He is lost. In this time of Kali. Lost, like the children who were separated at the border. Lost. No notes were taken. They cannot be reunited with their parents. No due process. Lost. Lost parents. Lost children. Separated still. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, we remember the Maoist revolution, the Cultural Revolution, when the universities were closed and the professors sent to the countryside for re-education. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, the Department of Education is dismantled. Federal government research funding is extinguished. In this time of Kali. Government employees are fired or their lives made so difficult They cannot stay in this time of Kali. The masters, the PhDs, sent to the countryside to pick the strawberries because all the farm workers have been snatched in this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, there is retribution for all deserving. The rich deserving, like Rosie O'Donnell, have already left and live in foreign shores in this time of Kali. We are told to protest in masks with all tattoos and identifying marks covered in this time of Kali. ICE too wear masks. Just 2 months ago, they did not. In this time of Kali, the president says he doesn't care if car prices go up because of tariffs. Everyone should buy a Tesla or two anyway in this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, unknown Doge asks for 5 tasks you accomplished last week. Unknown Doge sells government offices and tells all the workers to go back to the office. Oops! Thank you for your service. You suck. Now quit. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, government workers must be cut, jobs and services extinguished, so the top 1% can get their tax cut. Well deserving. In this time of Kali. In this time of Kali, the Doge workers don't know the Social Security computer coding system and fire the people who do. They erroneously claim that millions of dead people and undeserving children are getting checks in this time of Kali. Yes, yes, they first fired the people who know the coding, and they don't want to understand the coding anyway. It doesn't suit their agenda in this time of Kali. We are only 2 months in to this time of Kali. They say it is too late to put the institutions back together. Gutted, in shambles, the people unemployed. The president says he doesn't care. Sacrifices must be made in this time of Kali. You are the sacrifice. In this time of Kali, the president says English is the only language in the US of A. Mexico says, hey, let's make it easy for people. Let's honor culture. The train information is posted in Spanish, English, and Mayan in this time of Kali.